Question, KB?
You know, when we talked in the spring, you seemed like you were going to be content with like a short yardage role, power back role. When we get to fall camp, you're running with the ones. I guess for you, how cool is it to kind of see your role expand so far?
It's pretty cool. I really don't know how to put it. You know, that was my plan. You know, to just try to get more, and never settle. You know, and so just to see it come to fruition, it's been awesome.
How you feeling? I mean, it's tough to go through camp as a running back, get hit all the time. But how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. You know, I always be a little banged up going against a physical defense like ours, but you know, at the end of the day, just got to get some recovery, some treatment, and I've been fine.
How good is TCU's nutrition recovery program? Obviously, you come from a different, but how good do you think TCU does in that area?
It's amazing. You know, I feel like that's been a major part of shaping my game this year from last year. You know, just feeding my body the right things and building the muscles in the right way. You know, Kaz and those guys have been great in that area, just telling us what to put into our body, what our body needs and stuff like and then able to have those things, you know, just not saying it, but providing it for us. And so it's a from where I'm coming from, it's a major difference.
You know, in terms of that, like nutrition, so is there anything that he told you or you've learned in this process you can't eat anymore, or you better not have very much of it?
Nah, you know, Kaz likes my bigger style, my weight, so, you know, clearly he doesn't want me to get too big, but, you know, I really don't have too many limitations. I just limit myself because I want to be in a certain range, you know, just filling it out from spring to fall and going through the season, you know. I kind of like where I'm at, and so I just kind of want to stay in that area.
One of the bigger questions about the team is your position as running back. And I believe they don't know. I think the thought is, well, we don't know what we've got here. So if somebody says to you, what have you got here? What do you tell them?
As far as in the running back room?
Yeah.
We got a lot, you know. I feel like we got a well-rounded room with guys that can do some of everything. You know, we got some downhill backs, we got some elusive back, we got some catching out the backfield backs, you know. And it's just being able to play side by side and, you know, just work off one another. It's like you got a mixture of everything, so you really don't know what you're gonna get hit with.
KB, you seem like a very humble guy, but I get a sense that there may be some kind of chip on your shoulder that you have something to prove. Do you have something to prove as far as people that kind of doubted you while you're at UTSA?
Yeah, I do have something to prove, you know, but not to anybody else, but to myself that, you know, that I can do what I think I can do. You know, really, I don't try to let outside words or people's opinion get to me. You know, I got a great support system at home. You know, my family always talking to me, supporting me, giving me motivation, you know, so really the chip on my shoulder to prove to myself that I am who I think I am.
And you're a lot quicker than I think people give you credit for it. Did you work hard over the offseason? You got a great jump cut. You slashed the defensive line. What did you work on to improve that?
Nutrition. You know, like I say, one thing that's been, I feel like a major setback for me is, you know, over the past couple of years, when I first got to UTSA, my body weight was 185, and so now I'm looking at 220. So just being able to get a program that's where I'm working at this actual weight and nutrition at a very high level, you know, that's been a major part of it. So, and then being able to there's some workouts and things that we've done, you know, they have helped me with my explosiveness. So I do feel like I'm back to where I wanted to be. You know, so just applying it on the field is what it is.
Is everyone back home ready to watch that Monday night game?
Yes, sir. Got a lot of friends and family talking about the games coming up. I try to keep it tuned out, you know, but when you come from a small town like that, it's just hard not to. Everyone's like family, so.